Good morning everyone, today we're going to be talking about what is new in this update because there's quite a few freebies as well as a couple of campaigns going on which I don't want you guys to miss out. But before we jump into the video, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So the very first thing I want to talk about is, of course, today's keyword. So what you want to do is you can type this in party chat, area chat, alliance chat, whatever chat you want. And what you want to type is strike_them_down. Once you've typed that, you're going to go to your systems over here, get campaign items, and you're going to notice there are a lot of items. But the keyword that we just typed gives us David Plays NGS over here. We get 50 star gems as well as 7 Ragol memories, so make sure to pick that up. The next thing I want to talk about is, of course, today is premium PSO2 day, which means all premium members do get another 50 star gems over here as well as 2 special scratch tickets. But on top of that, you also benefit from a 50% rare drop rate as well as a 20% EXP earned just for today. Now, the next thing that everyone is going to get is apologies for unscheduled maintenance. So this was back on September 8th. We did have emergency maintenance of some sort, but we get 20 star gems as compensation. And then this is a campaign that I'm not entirely sure if the PlayStation players had a chance to do it, because I don't even remember when this campaign was. It was like really long ago, or at least it felt like it. And it was like to play the base game and like do specific things in the base game, like visit personal quarters, play the casino, and do a couple other things. I don't think the PlayStation players had a chance to do this campaign, so you might not receive this. But what it gives you is a PSO2 10th anniversary special scratch ticket. But on top of that, it will also give you a PSO2 10th anniversary selector ticket. So that's the big one. For those who don't know what the PSO2 10th anniversary special scratch is, this is a limited time scratch that goes away on November 2nd. Unfortunately, there is no way to earn any of these tickets at the moment. I do hope that they do make it possible to earn these tickets because there are quite a few nice prizes in this scratch over here. There's Matoy's hairstyle as well as her outfits as well. So I do hope that they do bring this back so at least players have a chance to earn these. But if you were able to receive one of the selector tickets, well, lucky you, you can select anything you want from this entire list and pick it up. It's very nice. And even if you don't have anything that you want, you could always pick up 100 star gems. So that's also a big win. All right, with that out of the way, the next thing I want to talk about is the Take on Dread Enemies campaign. So this is an ongoing campaign that will go all the way until October 5th, and you'll get limited time quests to hunt down all of these different veterans. So currently we have 2 quests available. We have the Didal Sword as well as Next Alio. So if you want to kill the Didal Sword, you will need to go to Central Alio to find it. And if you want to find Next Alio, you're going to go to West Alio to find that. Now, I don't know how these quests work, if it's like you get a new veteran to hunt every day or something, but I was able to complete the Didal Sword hunting earlier this morning. However, after I completed it, I didn't get any new quests. But now when I go to in progress, after I logged out and re-logged in, I suddenly have this new quest over here, which requires me to hunt down Next Alio. So I don't know if these quests are chronological. Maybe when you hunt one down, you automatically get a new one, or you have to wait and it's like 1 veteran a day or something. I don't really know how it works, but I do know that the rewards are different. As you can see here, the Next Alio suppression, if you just kill Next Alio once, you get 1 NEX cube. And if you kill 5 of them, you will get a special scratch ticket. While when we look at the Didal Sword over here, you can see that I got 5 yellow triggers as well as 10 star gems. So hopefully the rewards get progressively better, and maybe if we're lucky, we might get a couple of these PSO2 10 special scratch tickets, because I really hope that the PlayStation players can gain access to these scratches so that they can get some of these really nice weapon camos as well as outfits, because, you know, it's really nice. There's a lot of stamps too over here. Now that campaign out of the way, the next thing we have to talk about is, of course, our event shop has refreshed. So we do have new items in the event shop. As you can see here, we can buy these cosmetic items over here. There is another 100 star gems in the shop, so make sure to pick that up. We do have that glide emote. This is an old glide emote that actually costs money, but we just don't have the purple effects with it. But nevertheless, it's still a really good deal considering that it is free. However, there are several big items down here that I want to bring to your attention. First of all is the Didal Souls. You can pick up 40 of these. Pedestal 40, Nexal 40. This is very powerful. These are really good augments, which you can pick up for free basically because they cost 1,000 seasonal points each. It's very easy to pick up. But it doesn't end there. If you scroll down further, you got the Gigas Stat 3s. So you got Gigas Might 3, you've got Gigas Precision 3, and Gigas Technique 3. Now you could only buy 10 of these capsules, that's the limit, but nevertheless, these are freaking amazing. But the biggest one for me is Dreadkeeper 3. You can buy 10 of these. 10 Dreadkeeper 3s for 1,500 seasonal points each. This is a steal. So these 4 augments alone makes this event shop refresh freaking insane. But the cherry on top is of course the alpha reactors. Yes, you can buy another 250 alpha reactors. So that is 875,000 Meseta just sitting right here ready for you to pick it up. Now you do need quite a bit of seasonal points, so I do recommend buying those boosters because as you can see here, needed points 445,000 seasonal points. It is a substantial amount. But don't worry, you could always purchase the exchange gathering materials over here and get the Moon Gaze Dango. Remember, this is a typo, it is not actually 10%, it is 50%. If you guys missed that video, I covered it about 2 or 3 days ago, so you can go back and watch that. So for my friends who don't have a lot of time to grind seasonal mobs, what you can do is you can come to the shop over here, go to item recycle, and purchase the Moon Gazing 2022 seasonal points plus 100%. This lasts for 1 hour, but you can stack this on top of the 50%, so you'll be gaining 150% more seasonal points for 1 hour, which is pretty significant, and this will definitely help you rack up those points extremely quickly. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is the class balance changes. They are not live yet. They will be kicking in 2 weeks. But what I want to talk about is when that patch kicks in, we will get the End Reset All Skills tickets again. And this is per character, all right? So you will need those tickets if you want to fix up your skill tree. Let's say you allocated your 40 points to something wrong and something's just off in your build and you want to reset your skill tree in order to fix that. You are going to need one of those End Skill Tree Reset tickets. And the only way to get those tickets is when Sega gives them out. But the catch is they give it out per character. So you want to make sure that you made 3 characters before that patch kicks in. Don't worry, I'll remind you guys again during one of the pre-maintenance checklists. I'll probably constantly remind you. So hopefully you guys don't get too annoyed by it. But I really don't want you guys to miss out on that, because if you miss it this time, then you'll probably have to wait all the way till December until we get another batch. Now, something that my new players will not know about is you only need 1 of these tickets and it resets all of your class skill trees, okay? So let's say you mess up your Braver skill tree and your Force skill tree and you just want to reset it. You don't need 2 tickets, you just need 1. You use 1, it resets all 9 classes, so you're good to go and you got to respec all of them again. But even then, it doesn't hurt to have more of these End Reset All skills just sitting in your inventory in case you ever need them. Now, while we're on the topic of making additional characters, keep in mind that there is a story completion campaign that is going away. Remember that one quest where we talked to Gaiden over here and we got like 10 million EXP and you immediately got boosted to like level 50 or something? Well, that quest will be going away on October 5th. So what I recommend is you make your 3 characters right now, or your additional 2 characters, and then you can skip all the way to Kavaris. As long as you've completed the story on your main character, you're able to skip Alio as well as Retem on your new alt character, regardless of what ship they're on. But I would recommend making all your characters on the same ship so that you can actually share all those reset tickets. But the point that I'm trying to make here is once you skip both of those regions, you're immediately going to be greeted with Gaiden's quest over here. You're going to talk to him and boom, you have 2 additional characters that are around level 50. So you can actually use that to your advantage if you want to get all of your classes to level 60. You don't have to get all the classes to level 60 on one specific character. So what I did before in the base game was I had one character that was maxed out on like 4 different classes, but then I had another character that was maxed out on Ranger and Gunner, for example, classes that I normally don't play as. And the reason for that was because I was able to boost them with campaigns as well as side quests and stuff like that, so I didn't have to level them from scratch. So you can actually take advantage of that, especially if you have 3 characters on the same ship. Let's say you have a character that is pure melee, another character for range, and another character for technique, and that way it'll be a lot easier to level up all your different classes, simply because you don't need to spam the yellow triggers and you can actually redo the storyline to get a bunch of EXP. You can redo all the side quests, which also gives you a significant amount of EXP, and it'll help you level up one specific class extremely quickly. And that way you can unlock all your different add-on skills even quicker, because remember, the add-on skills are account-wide anyway, so you know, it doesn't really matter if you're doing it on 1 character or doing it on 3 characters, it's all shared. And last but not least, I just want to remind everyone that the Battledia Yellow support campaign So that's the 50% extra booster in all of the Battledia yellows, will last until the end of this week. So if you are leveling any of your classes, I highly recommend that you do it this week, because with this coming maintenance, you will no longer gain this extra 50% EXP boost. One more thing that I forgot is there is that new hoverboard racing thingy over here. So you do need to teleport to Halfa Plains West, and there is a little blue terminal looking thing. You talk to it and you're able to initiate the race. I personally haven't done it yet, so I don't really know if you get any good prizes from it though. And last but not least, I want to remind everyone, next week we will get the Cannonball Strike Party, which allows you to earn 20, I repeat, 20 Arks record badges. So for those who are looking to make an MK1 weapon because they want to make a multi-weapon with their Kaiser, well, this is going to be freaking amazing, because you just need to get bronze to get 20 of these Arks record badges. Remember, your Kaiser weapon requires 30 of these badges, so if you do have 10 sitting around in your inventory, well, good for you, you just need to aim for bronze. If you don't have 10 lying around, then unfortunately you're going to have to aim for silver, but to be honest, I don't think they're going to make it super difficult in order to get to silver, so good luck to everyone next week. Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel, it really means a lot to me. Thank you again. But that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye!
What can I say except you're welcome?